Hello! What's happening? Whoops. Oh, I've got this on. That's unfortunate. Mute. Okay. Have the best everything. Hell yeah. What's crappening? Gonna try the login boss. I hear the game is up. And, one of the nice gentlemen watching my stream suggested that I try a char engineer for this beta weekend, so I'm gonna roll a char engineer and then I'm going to mosey on through the PvE tutorial and play a little PvP on it. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, great. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm still here. Oh, transaction in progress. I don't think so. Heh. See, this picture right here, guys? That's how I feel right now. Oh, got 1 hour's worth a day. I don't care, man. Just give me something. Okay. Char. I just see the log when someone says login boss. I just see it as like a I don't know. I think of like Gabe Newell just standing there with a big hammer and just smashing people. I don't know. Will a box edition enable for this game? Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to you won't get the box edition until either at release or just before. I'd just buy it digitally, unless you want the collector's edition, I guess. And even the collector's edition, I think, is digital. And there's a digital deluxe edition or something that also has whatever. Engineers are hilarious. I mean, obviously my tool bag. Obviously ferocity. Because I'm an engineer. And dinky because, you know, engineers aren't good socially. Okay. Whatever. Okay. So, for anybody that's just tuned in, I'm making a char engineer. I'm going to play through the tutorial part and then play a little PvP. I want to try the build that the Teldo guy was playing with the power and the exploding damages of awesome. Okay, login boss. Loading. Pistols. For the Legion. Okay. Do I think Guild Wars 2 is worth buying? Absolutely. I'd buy it again. If I had to play it, I'd probably buy it 3 or 4 times. I think Guild Wars 2 fixes a lot of the gripes I've had with previous MMOs. Like, in Guild Wars 2, if you're high level, like if I'm level 80 and I have a buddy who starts playing, he's like level 4 or 5, I get to play with him. Like, he I go to his starting level area, you know, he's like level 4 or 5, whatever. I go down there, I get down leveled to level 4 or 5, and my gear gets decreased, so I don't one-shot everything. It's still fun and interesting to play, even though I'm at this low level. That's awesome. And then PvP, you get immediately leveled to 80, and you get max gear. That's awesome. Like, the game is fantastic. The PvE is interesting and challenging. You know, like a lot of the bosses and veteran dudes. About Guild Wars 2 endgame, see, that's where it kind of lacks. I played Guild Wars 1 a lot, but there's no like raid content. But the in Guild Wars 2, there's dungeons, which are awesome. The dungeons are fantastic. I've only like seen and then tried to play through, and I wasn't high enough level, and it was fucking too hard. But I really like the game, and I think that the end game may lie a lot more in PvP, but I think that there's plenty of PvE content available, and they always like to say that the entire game is an end game, so like that if you should never feel like you have to get to level 80 just to play. So during this 1-hour stress test, I'm going to make this Char Engineer at request of somebody who's hanging out in the chat, and then I'm going to play a little bit of PvP, and hang out and chat with you guys in the chat. Answer some questions and stuff. I think World v. World is a big part of the end game. World v. World is really cool, and I think that if people get organized into guilds, it kind of has that raid content feel, you know, where you're in a big group, 30 so people, and you are like trying for a common goal. Yeah, I think you definitely want to get this game. If you're an MMO fan or if you're an action game fan, like, I think that this game definitely will have something for you. Or hell, even if you just like to explore and see cool shit, like, a lot of the environments are really, really nice. Just, like, here, let me just look around this area. So this is just some, like, cavern in a level 1 zone. Just look at how nice this is. This game looks beautiful. And, you know, the only thing that I would say to deter anyone from purchasing this game is if your computer won't run it. But if you've got, you know, Core 2 Duo and, like, a decent graphics card, it should run somewhat by release. Maybe not, like, fantastic, but it'll run. Do you think any profession is underpowered? So they said that they're working on Necromancer, Mesmer, and Thief, especially by release. And I think that's primarily because, not because they're super weak, but they don't have a lot of build options. Like Mesmer's and Necromancer has like one build, Scepter and whichever offhand, and then Staff and condition focused. An 8600 GT, maybe. If you have a decent CPU, it'll probably run. And I think they'll probably do some kind of trial edition. So if you wait until after release, you could get it and see if you could try it and see if it runs. Okay, so back on the underpowered to overpowered thing. I think that, like, there's a few that are underpowered because they don't have a lot of versatility. Like, Necromancer only had one offensive condition build, as far as I know. And so they couldn't choose between, like, you know, supporty stuff and, like, pure, like, straight up damage, like physical damage, because they were kind of, those builds were too weak on that class. So I think that they're going to be working on those and working on the Thief, give the Thief a better risk-reward curve. Because, like, right now, the Thief has a lot of risk and you don't get a lot of reward from it. Impressive. Okay. Not the time to care about the story, I guess. Have a lot of minutes here. Okay, so, like, if any of you guys haven't played before, if it runs Battlefield 3, it should run Guild Wars 2. That's kind of my benchmark as well. So if you guys haven't played before, if you hit H, bring up your hero thing, which shows your gear and skills and quests and crafting and stuff. You can go to the PvP tab and just go right to the Heart of the Mists. And when I load in, I will be level 80, and I'll have access to all the best gear and weapons. And from this point on, in PvP, all that's available are cosmetic rewards and, you know, bragging rights. That's true. Yeah, you're right, Nova. But if your PC runs Battlefield 3, like, if you can play Battlefield 3, I think Guild Wars 2 will be fine. Yeah, absolutely. Buy it. So, I probably shouldn't play this default build. I want to play... If you guys know... Well, so you can level in World v World, but not in this. So this character will be level 2 forever, and my level progression will go on my glory bar. So like as I level more, I will be more glorious. Goggles. I played Diablo 3 a lot, and I think Guild Wars 2 is somewhere around 15 times better. Like, I like Diablo 3, man. I played it quite a bit. I made $130 in the Real Money Auction House, so, like, I wasn't the best or anything, but I enjoyed it, and I played it. I don't want a Night Sniper. Yeah, no, D3 is pretty terrible. I'm not here to defend D3 or anything, but Guild Wars 2 is incredible. Like, and it's one of those things, like, if you get burnt out on one piece of the game, then you can just go and do something else. Like, you don't have to sit and, like, do something that you don't like. You know, you can just, like, okay, I'm pissed off at this, and I can go on. Thank you, Lucius, for the win. Okay, traits. There's a... Ooh, I kind of want to play with the grenades. Also, I don't have a lot of time to sit here and theory craft. Perhaps I should have done this before I started. Okay, I want that for sure. Okay. Right. And then I want this one. And we'll go here. Sorry, this is probably a terrible build, but I don't want to think that hard right now. 6% chance to cause bleeding. Okay. Whatever. Oh, I like that. Improves rifle, yes. Improved range, I know, is really good because it gives you a whole tier extra range. Like, it's okay. So, like, for me, like, I went right into PvP, and so there's a million different options and stuff. But if you kind of just play through the story, you'll find that they spoon feed it to you a bit better. Like when I started out, I don't know if you noticed, but I only had like one skill. I had my pistol 1, and as I used it more, I unlocked the 2nd skill and 3rd skill. And then I got an offhand, and then so I can slowly unlock my 4th and 5th skill. And then as you level up, you get these extra utility skills and things, and then as you get even higher level, you get access to these traits. And so I think that, like, if you hop right into PvP having never played before, you're going to be overwhelmed. But if you just go and play PvE for a while, then I think that you will be you'll have a much better time. So, okay. Swiftness whenever you equip a kit. Yeah, that's the one I want. And so, what's really cool, so I have this heal skill here, which when I use it, it gives me my skill bar changes because it's a tool belt, and so I can throw these health packs on the ground that I can pick up for 1,000 health, or my allies can pick up, as well as having this active 5 for a swiftness, and my active 4 removes a condition. And so each one of my utility skills gives me access to a tool belt skill. I forget what it's called. But so my heal skill is actually on my tool belt, and so I have a trait that when my health goes below 25%, my tool belt skills recharge. So I get another heal when I go below 25%. So I've never really I haven't given engineer a lot of play before, so I'm going to be terrible. I hope that's okay, everybody. But I'll make sacrifices for you guys because you're all my bros. So I have the computer I'm playing on right now is an Ivy Bridge i7, and it has a 560 Ti graphics card. And then I'm actually streaming with a capture card, like someone would capture video from an Xbox, in a second PC, and that PC is has an i5. The PC that's running the stream that you all are watching, it has an i5 in it. So, but you certainly don't need that kind of computer to run the game or anything. Okay, so that guy is dropping bombs on the hose. Oh, those guys just got destroyed. Net. I shoot a net at him. Okay, I got obstructed. And so I used my utility skill here before I stomped it. This utility skill gives me stability or invisibility. I do know that you can run Guild Wars 2 on laptops without any lag. One of my buddies has, well, I'm sure the Razer laptop can, but it's like $3K, so not a lot of people have $3,000 to spend on a laptop. Yeah, it's just a stress test. It's just a stress test for an hour here. For under $1,000, you can do it. My buddy just got a laptop made by Acer, or Asus, I can't recall. It was $800, and it runs it fine. Basically, you want an i5 in your laptop, and then maybe like a 650M or 640M will run Guild Wars 2. That's a graphics card for laptops. And so what's cool is when I swap to this, my health kit, I get 5 seconds of swiftness, and then I swap to, and then I can hit this and get extra swiftness. Whoops, that's not a gun. I'm gonna jump on these bitches. Oh, I miss. Oh, he dodged my blunderbuss. Okay, let me just down them. Oh, hey, here's a thief. Here's a thief, everybody. But I rooted him, blasted him. Throw a wrench at him. Oh, he dodges it with Invis. He's still toast, though. My whole team's here. I don't even understand what's happening right now. Teams are not balanced. God dang, he's a sneaky bagger. Sneaky bagger. Swiftness. It's a wrench. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah. Okay, now I remember what this abilities do. Hey, another buddy, another guy who's played Guild Wars 1. Respect, man. It's a sweet game. I played a ton of Guild Wars 1. I played a ton of PvP. I'm actually 50 out of 50 in my Hall of Monuments, as well as God Walking Amongst Mere Mortals. PvP is really cool. And what's nice about it is, like I was saying earlier, your gear, I have the same gear as anybody else. You know, like you can certainly customize your gear, but at the end of the day, we have the same. So I just used my elite. I dropped a supply crate, gave some stuns here. Boom, boom. Eat my wrench. This guy's getting destroyified. I could probably even go a bit more offensive on this build, I think. Okay, longbow ranger. Please, not the time. Yeah, so these little health packs, we have 1,000 health each, as well as having my 7 skills to heal. Okay, sorry. Reading chat, just running into a wall while I do it. Okay, they got him. No need to go over there. But see, with the increased range trait, I can stand pretty far away. I just used my goggles toolkit skill to analyze and reduce his armor, but he escaped. He's too sneaky. And again, I've never played engineer before, so I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay, okay, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, please no. Dang it. Okay, I'm done. I think $600 would be pretty hard. Why not use 8? That's a good question. Why didn't I do that? Probably because I'm a moron. I played a lot of Warrior in tournaments and a lot of Ellie in just like pubs and stuff. So I'm very experienced with Ellie and Warrior. Like, I'm comfortable saying that. But one of the dudes in chat asked me to play a Char Engineer for him, so I'm doing that. Hopefully he admires my blights. Okay. Okay. Jump shot. Okay. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Elixir S. Turn into a small man. I definitely would have. I could have probably survived. Okay, let's do it now. Let's use the Elixir S. Oh boy, I just ran into more of them. Just ran into more of them. Okay, this is awkward. Shit. I'm not really very used to playing like in these games either. Maybe I'll go into a tournament after this match is over. Because like when there's so many people running around, I get overwhelmed. Yeah, that was 100 blades, and I didn't dodge it because I wasn't paying attention. Like, let's get a net on him. Nope, missed. Oh, did you see those crits? And then the... Oh! Goodbye. Goodbye. The Engineer does have a lot of damage over time skills. If you run pistol instead of Engineer, you are more condition focused. And you also could run, like, for example, if you ran Flamethrower as a control ability, you could also have its toolkit skill gives your next 5 attacks burning, I believe. So, okay. Okay. Well, in PvP, everybody has the same hitbox, so you're not at like a huge disadvantage for that. Whoops, not that skill. This one. Please don't kill me. Yeah, with integrated graphics, I don't think you can run this game. Okay, thieves, go away. Come again another day. Oh, I didn't activate that soon enough. I'm gonna bleed out. I'm terrible. Just terrible. Okay, I interrupted his stomp with my tripwire, but I'm still toast. What an asshole. I'm gonna be able to interrupt it again. Oh, you dodged with invisible. Yeah, it's definitely CPU limited right now a lot. Very much. Yeah, so like Asura will have the same hitbox as a Char or Norn, even though Char and Norn are like, you know, 8 Asuras in terms of square footage or whatever. Okay, so God, sneaky buggers, man. Always going invisible and stuff. Oh, there he is. He's down. Okay, well, see you later. Team's got that handled. It's always a bummer to have to try and game on a laptop. I sympathize with that. Okay, well, I'm just gonna supply crate these buggers. Whoops, I'm on not the right kit. Alright, he's done. Get away. Get out of here. And the blocked out stuff does just appear as you walk through it. What do you mean? You reword the question? Oh, this? Yeah. Oh, I know what you mean, man. So these are called waypoints, which aren't really relevant in PvP, but in PvE, you can like quickly map travel to any of these. Okay, I should probably help this dude out. So since that guy's stunned, I can try and leap on him, but I miss because I'm a noob. Okay, I'm gonna try a tournament instead, because that's a bit more controlled, and maybe I won't suck so much. Or I'll suck even worse. But so, okay, so, sorry, the waypoints, like, once you walk up to them, so, like, there's this waypoint here, the, PvP lobby waypoint, and I can quickly travel and I go there immediately. And I say, okay, well, now I want to be here at the underwater trials waypoint, and I go there, and I'm right there. So, you can use these to, quickly fly about the map when you're playing the game. And they're really useful in PvE and stuff, like if you want to, you know, quickly join an ally or something, or like a buddy somewhere. Yeah, yeah. With the dedicated graphics card, it should run okay. It won't run fabulously, but oh my god, the capital cities are awesome. My mom is an architect, and she loves the capital cities in Guild Wars 2. So, what's cool, so I woke up to the tournament guy and I just submitted a partial roster. I'm a 1 out of a 5-man team, and they'll find me a team like in League of Legends or Dota 2 or whatever. Yeah, go ahead and throw the link in there, Monix. It's fine. Yeah, there'll be 5 races at release. The Norn, which are like Vikings, kind of. Char, which are engineers, the militant, atheistic engineers. Asura are little tiny scientists and magical demons. And then, of course, there's humans, and the Silvari, which are really cool, these plant-like guys. I can't even, oh, there's a little Asura. Look at the little guy. He thinks he's a guardian. Yeah, can my computer run it is a pretty cool site. I feel like, I don't know, maybe maybe I'm a bit of a stickler and I like to have my games running really smoothly, but yeah. So right now I'm getting like 60, 70 FPS. That's cool. And the game's not even released yet. Looks like tournaments are not working for this stress test, so I'll go back into this stuff. Yeah, I have a really new CPU, so I get a bit better performance than a lot of people. Whoops. Okay. Getting a bit of lag from the stress test, I guess. Okay, nope, no 100 blades. Sunbreak. Time to go small. Jesus, he's still coming at me. Guys, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what my skills do. Okay, I blocked him there. Health kits. Heal. Health kits. Health kits. Health kits. Yeah, that's right. Run away. Yeah, this is a char. I like a cat. So I'm saving the active on this skill because it's a stun break. With that, I should be able to get him. Yay, allies! Oh, that's... Oh, okay. I can also fire that and then immediately get up with the stun break. Only 25 more minutes! Ah, dang it, guys. I have an i7 3770K, actually, as well. And a 560 Ti. It's very cost effective. Yeah, so this skill breaks them, which is really cool. I'm pretty sure I can... Don't give the time countdown in chat, man. I just thought I'd enjoy my brief fix of Guild Wars 2. Okay. So you can target allies. You see this marker above this guy's head? I want him to die. Boom, boom, boom. Done. And a 460 should run this game. I'd say so. Okay, I'm just gonna kill someone else. Forget that guy. There is a ranger around here somewhere. Oh, it's a thief, that's why. Nope, guardian. No, I mean engineer. Oh boy. Brain slow. 1 hour is a very small amount of time, unfortunately. I wish it was thousands of hours longer, man. I'm looking very much forward to release. So I can just finally play. Okay, let's get this guy. Because he's that... he's frenzied, but look, he's a net. I netted him. So if I do this, it knocks me down, but I can immediately break the stun and get back on him. If I do that, I overshoot because I'm a noob, but he's down. And I actually... oh, that's what happened. Okay. See you later. Kid toy for 1 hour, take it. Yeah. Absolutely it is like that. I feel like I just got my toy taken away every time they turn off the game. Breaks my heart. If you're on a laptop, you can't... wait, dedicated video array. I don't think you do. No. 13 days? Dude, that's forever, man. I probably should have updated my message. I don't know. Okay. Alright. So this engineer, or ranger is standing out of range, just throwing axes at me. I think I'm gonna leave. I don't think I can fight him. I probably could fight him, I just don't know what I'm doing. I know, absolutely. I started up college again after just right after that first weekend. Okay, I'm an idiot. Looking at chat. Believe me, I cry the whole time. So Mr. Guardian is just blowing smoke at the wall there. I'll I'll do the jumping on him. Oh, I interrupted my own spell. Silly me. How did I get obstructed? It's kind of weird. Okay, there's two there. I think it's time for me to try and run. Elixir V, S. Okay, I should have definitely broke that stun. Definitely gonna die. Wrong skill. Okay. Health pack. Dang it. Oh man. I hope you're happy, whoever told me to play this. Okay, sorry. Just should probably not shoot the down guy as much as I want to kill him. Oh, that's reflecting projectiles now. That's cool. Yeah, I could definitely be a bit more offensively spec'd. I think I'm on almost max graphics. There's like, there's one thing that I don't have maxed out. Okay, they're coming for me. Ooh, more chills. But yeah, I'm essentially on max graphics. No, it's a cat. It has a health pack. Scared of him. So, I mean, the stream kind of, you won't see it as nicely as I do or as smoothly as I do, but the game is very nice and very smooth. Oh, he got the knockback on me. That was nice. Nice plays. Oh, his dog's got my dick in a vice. Forget that. We're good. We're good. Oh, he's activated invulnerability. Okay, time to back up. Time to escape. I have no idea what I'm doing, just running around. Dang you, whoever asked me to play engineer. Boom, that guy's done. Oh my gosh, this game is beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I love it. Look, like the capital cities, like we were talking about earlier, are just insane. They're insane. Oh, I can help him. I can help this guy. Oh, it's already downed. Dang it. And don't knock me back, friend. There it goes. I probably should have just used my skill a little bit. If you get better PvE gear, you can play this game in Europe as well as Southeast Asia. I guess, you know, wherever. You might, if you have a beta key, they may be region locked. I'm not sure, Madsen. But anybody should be able to play it. I think this might be an NA only beta test, but I don't think so. Oh, nope, just dodged. Where'd that bugger go? Sneaky thieves. Okay, so this is a pretty big skirmish. So here comes the crate. Here comes the analyze. Okay, okay. No spin. Please don't murder me. My PC specs. I should get this set up in my thing, but I have an i7 3770K, as well as a with that 560 Ti. Fucking Guardian friends. It's just leave me alone. Leave Brittany alone. Oh, I tried to purge this route, but I did not succeed. Friends! Friends, save me. Okay. This is a really close match, actually. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm just kind of running around like an idiot. So here's a portal entry, or exit rather. Let somebody sit down. Team is victorious. Oh, yeah. You should be able to max it with that, absolutely. If not max, it'll run really nice without like shadows or reflections. Just one of those things. Guild Wars 2 does have an auction house as well as achievements. And there's no monthly fee, right? But there are microtransactions, but the microtransactions are really well done. Yeah, the 680 GTX is insane. But the microtransactions are cool because it's nothing that you couldn't get from playing the game, or you know, it's just like sunglasses and boxing gloves. It's just junk, right? And so that's cool because you don't get any advantage. Nobody has an advantage over you because they spend real money. And even if there's anything that you really want from the gem store, you can actually buy gems with in-game gold in the. Okay, thank you for fearing me out of the Dragon's Tooth. That would have been unfortunate. Okay, I'm balls deep right now. Back it up. Let's crate them. Yeah, like XP boost is probably the closest thing to an advantage anyone can get. And I don't even think that's a huge advantage. Yeah, it just saves some world time. And you can buy them with in-game gold, so that's cool. So I'm just staying way out here and shooting them because I'm a pussy. Sheesh, this is a huge skirmish. I forgot how much of a cluster these hub games were. I played almost exclusively tournaments for the last beta weekend and 2 stress tests. Dodge the tooth. Okay, okay, they're on to me. They are on to me. Here's my heal. Whoops, wrong ability. That might not end well for me. Please. Ooh, yeah, I'm toast. Yeah, you will get the head start if you pre-purchase the digital deluxe edition. Oh, cool, I rally. Teammates are awesome. I'm gonna die again, though. This is pretty likely I'm going to die again. Okay, this one. Block. Block. Yeah, okay, okay. Line of sight him and kite him. Line of sight him and kite him. Help me, teammates! He's on my dick! Stop him! Stop him, he's a murderer. He's a murderer. Okay, I think we're good. He's officially gone full retard. He's in our whole team. Like, I may go down, but it's not even gonna matter. Hey man, I'm gonna vouch for this. I'm a huge fan. Guild Wars 2, it's different. Thank you, friend, for the revive. But if you have like a group of buddies that you raid with, I understand that you know. Oh, okay, sorry. Miles, man, if you're on a laptop, you're kind of out of luck as far as upgrades go, unfortunately. So everyone has a lot of the same gear because when you roll a PvP character, you get access to like a set of gear that's max, and so when you have the gear, then you can. Oh gosh, this guy's dagger. I'm fucking terrified. No, he's scepter dagger. I mean, but so everybody has access to a set of max gear, and so the thing is everybody kind of has the same skins until you play some and unlock better gear through victories. Okay, I'm still getting chased here. Nope. Got him netted, so I'll go in for a blunderbuss shot. Bunch of bleeding and stuff. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so gear, everybody kind of has the same gear for a while when you first start playing, especially. And then yes, and all allies had revive, which is really cool. So like, if you're in the down state, which means you're not all the way dead, but you're kind of stuck laying on the ground like an asshole. Glancing blow. Guys done? I'm with them. Build a computer. If you can use a desktop, you should use a desktop. Yeah, it's really cool, and all the classes have access to support abilities, control abilities, and damage abilities. So like Guardian, who's kind of like a monk or a paladin or something like that, can still do a lot of damage. This guy has his signet active for invincibility. What he's done. Dun, 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 dun. I really love the score. The music in this game, it just like gets me stoked. Like if I was on a high school sports team, I would play Guild Wars 2 soundtrack as my warm-up music, you know? Okay, they're on the trebuchet. On the trebuchet. Thanks, dudes in chat, for helping out Miles. Where are they? I'm just running around like a moron. But I like the high ground here. Oh, bummer, I got hit by the trap. This alley. He's probably dead. No, he might be able to get back to air. Yeah, he's good. Well played, friend. Building a computer is not as hard as it sounds. Don't be intimidated. So he's got his Aegis up. I'm shooting, blasting him. So that absorbs projectiles, that bubble, so I can't hit my bolts won't go through. My warrior charged in there and it's got some CC on, so I'll push in. That longbow ranger up there is doing a number on me. This dog is or bear or whatever the thing is hitting me. There's not much time. There's 10 minutes. Unfortunately. Oh man, I'm just getting shot from all angles. Okay, his pet's coming. His pet is coming. You probably already has a keyboard and mouse or monitor and stuff. He's talking to us somehow. I guess he could be on a laptop. I think I have a couple of videos that I forgot to record sound on, so maybe I'll watch those and chat with you guys after this beta goes down for a little while. It was fun. Okay. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, default. Complete. Okay, and so... Oh man, my time is running out. I'm so sad. I'm gonna play with the grenades. It kind of sounds fun. Speakers. Get a headset. If you plan on playing with other people, get a headset or you'll be an asshole. I'm sure you guys all have that one friend who has headset or who doesn't have a headset and like uses his laptop mic and it's terrible and he echoes all your sound through the game or whatever. That guy. Like his game sound comes through your voice chat. You just want to murder him. Grenades for my people. Yeah, New Egg has a lot of good tutorials and stuff too. Absolutely. Why don't I kill the bear? I don't know. I'm scared to solo him and my teammates will get him. I just wanted to come to this point. Because I pretty much don't know what my skills do. Okay, there's an engineer with a gun. Help me, elementalist friend. Well, I see I'm out of range for that. These guys are scary. Okay, I'm really having a hard time getting my stuff up there. You cannot level up in this PvP. If you're playing the world PvP, you can actually level up and stuff. So like World v World, there's like big like castles and stuff that you siege and try and control. And in there you can level up and get new gear and stuff. Yeah, I'm some kind of kamikaze bomber. I can't, like, throw grenades up there, though, man. It sucks. I know, I'll flank him. Got this. Hey, why don't you leave me alone? Did I do it? I did quite a few. I did, like, 3 jumping puzzles during the first beta weekend. Yeah, in World PvP you're level 80, but you don't have like the best gear or items or anything. The jumping puzzles are really cool. The puzzles are really cool. It's just like a nice little piece of, you know, stuff to add to the game. That guy definitely went invisible, didn't he? So I'm going to activate my elixir skill, which gives me stability. So you can't knock me down or pull me or whatever to stop me from stomping him. Now get up here, provide some support to my allies with my grenades. Uh-oh. Get absorbed by his shield. Ooh, I can save these guys. Oh cool, they rally. Nice. This one, blind. poison. So if that's a combo field, combo fields are really cool. So like if somebody shot arrows through my poison combo field, it would poison enemies. You can be on the PvP. Yeah, World v World is going all the time. They're after release they'll be big 2-week long battles, and so you have like siege weapons like trebuchets and catapults that you use to take these big keeps and forts and towers and stuff. Yeah, having no dedicated healers is really cool. It makes the whole game feel like playing a split in Guild Wars 1, if anyone is a GVG veteran here. Where you have to rely on your own skills and abilities and evasion to survive, and not on allies, you know. Oh, I don't want to fight the spawner, I want to fight this asshole. Oh, he's got the bomb kit knocked back there. Okay. I think I might be able to get this guy up. That would make a big difference here. Oh no! I didn't quite get him up. That's unfortunate. If you like to play support, every class has support abilities, certainly, but so far I've found that the Elementalist and Guardian are really good at supporting. Thieves actually have pretty solid support abilities, as well as Mesmers. I mean, it depends like what kind of way you want to support. Nope. Every server kind of will have some of everything going on. Yeah, Guardian is definitely more of a support class, but that doesn't mean you can't like play them as a damage dealer or anything like that. Like a Guardian with a sword and a focus, I believe, is like a very terrifying person. Like, so they're not to be trifled with. Looks like these grenades are kind of condition damage. Huh. Guardian is heavy armor, but they're a low health class, so they're more a negation than tanking, whereas a warrior is high health and high armor. So they're like a bit beefier, but they don't have the same negation and healing kind of abilities that the Guardians do. Yeah, they have like as much health as a mage or an elementalist or whatever. Scepter Guardian is really awesome too. I just like the utility skills on the Guardian. Okay, this is not a good fight for me to be in. Okay. So unfortunately, I'm debuffed by poison. Toast. Better for PvP, Thief or Ellie? They're both really good. I think Thief is more like an evasive guy, obviously. And so you get your strength through evasion and being a jackass, and the Elementalist is a bit more standard role. Like, you do damage and you have some control and you have a bit of support, right? So like the Elementalist is a bit more balanced, where Thief can be heavy into the evasion and being a dick. Warrior with Rifle is pretty fun, because you can do like tons of damage without sacrificing the ability to stay alive because of high health, high armor. Yeah, my time is up. I think some mourning is in order. His heart is broken. Yeah, but Ozzy's absolutely right. Each class has different abilities in PvP. Different skills. At this point, I don't really even know what I'm doing on the engineer here. Stress test will be ending in a few minutes. No, ArenaNet, please. Just a few more minutes. Oh boy. Okay, who's up there? Grenades are officially terrible. Silvari bugged lol. Boom, boom. Oh, he's invisible. Let's jump on his head. Boom. So poison is a healing debuff. 33% healing reduced, like rend or deep wounds. Yeah, World v World, your equipment comes from PvE. So like you have the same gear in World v World as you do on your in your PvE like characters and stuff. I'm gonna go hit this guy with my crowbar if I can. Just cause. Bam. This is not the most damaging skill I've ever seen. Whack, thwack, chain your foe, repair turrets. That's kinda cool. Oh, he's almost dead. Okay, I'll just get him. So with the setup from that, I can hit him with a blunderbuss, which does more damage the closer I am, and also applies bleeding. Then I'll put on my stability and go for him. Apparently that's either supposed to cloak or get me stability, and it did neither. It's okay. Also, in World v World, you can get new equipment and levels and stuff, so you're not like, you know, wasting your time to hang out in World v World at all. Sneaky bugger. Yeah, thanks, Simonix. Actually, when this when it goes down, I've got a couple videos with no sound, so I'm gonna watch through them because I haven't seen them yet. What will be my main? I don't really know. Like I thought for months, I thought I would be for sure playing Elementalist at release, like especially in PvE. In PvP, I'll probably play a bit of everything, but in PvP, I was sure I was going to play Elementalist, and now I'm not so sure. I don't really know what I want to play. Yeah, there are choices here. Aiming turret. Looks to be. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Well, I don't know. It's closing down in a few minutes. They said they popped up a yellow text on my screen, so it should be down in a little bit. Yeah, basically, I have no idea. I don't think I'll play Warrior in PvE, but I really like Warrior a lot. And I have changed my skills actually. I'm running. I have it as QEV and R for these skills, and I have a Z-board Merc, so I still can hit these 7890 fairly easily. So I have those bound to my utility buttons. I'm not sure what they wanted to test in 1 hour. I assume that something didn't go exactly as planned in the last stress test, and they said, well, we'll give it another try, or we'll make sure our fix worked, or whatever it was. Yeah, absolutely. If they wanted, you know, the big stress of having like everybody here. No. Oh, he's got stability. I can still read him though, I guess. Oh, he's gonna escape. Little bugger. Ah, yeah! Guys like that. Just outside his door. Yeah, they hopefully will have it really optimized by release, because I want everyone to be able to play Guild Wars. I want it to like run on my friggin' grandma's computer. If she wanted to play, she should be able to play, you know? Yeah. Well, and like if in beta weekend 1 the game was not optimized at all. Like I had I was on a Core 2 quad Q6600, and it was not not running very well at all. So this guy... my heal on. There we go. The PvE is really, really good in this game. Like, that's one of the things I'm most excited for, like, for sure. The PvE is fun, and you can, if you're higher level, you get down level so you can play with your buddies, which is incredible. That's something that, like, I wish other games had. And, the non-combat skills are really cool, like Cruz says, but the gameplay in PvE is not, like, stale and boring. You have to, like, move around. You have to dodge abilities, especially in fighting, like, veterans and stuff. You have to, like, think and use your skills. So something like Blind is very useful in PvE. It's not a PvP only ability by any stretch of the imagination. Does your grandma play Guild Wars 2? Because then she'd be really awesome. There's that picture. This picture right here. Right here. This. Yeah. So I'm going to watch a couple of videos. I have some old videos of just some gameplay that I'm going to talk about. If that's cool. So we'll do that. This one. One moment. Alright. Yeah, the stress test just went down, but luckily I have more content available. I have some videos, so I'm just going to chat with you guys and hang out. Watch this. So this is from a tournament. I was playing with a few of my friends, Brian, Joe, and Red Bartender, my buddies. And I'm playing Warrior here. This is like my preferred build. There's a video on my YouTube channel about this build, but this is a really cool build it's an axe, mace, and then mace, shield, warrior. So the axe mace set is like a very offensive set for putting the slam dunk into people and killing them. And then the you're welcome, Farce. I hope you enjoyed the engineer. I don't really know what I was doing. The test is over. Yeah. Sure, I can link the video. I'm going to hopefully this evening work on my stream, the setup and stuff for the like the Twitch page, so that it'll be a bit more dialed in, so you guys can, you know, immediately find my YouTube and like know my PC specs and stuff, so I don't have to repeat that. But haven't done it yet. There's a few more Guild Wars 2 videos on here and stuff, but a lot of it, I don't know, it's just stuff. But here is the warrior build that I'm playing in this thing, and a bit of an explanation and the theory and stuff behind it, and why I was playing it. So this is some tournament gameplay though that I'm watching here, and I'm playing the build, hanging out. That's a tweet. Okay. And just keep asking questions. I'm glad to help you with anything. So if you stand right here, they actually won't see you until they drop down. So I was able to get the jump on that guy and eviscerate him, knock him out. Boom, he's toast. And then I go for the stomp here probably, but I don't know. Okay, time to run. Goodbye. There's a lot of them. There's only just me. I think my allies are skirmishing somewhere else. Yeah. Just gonna try and back this guy up, but no go, no go. I did a little tiny bit of crafting. I think the crafting is really cool. Anything good happen? I failed to engineer a little bit longer, and now we're watching some warrior gameplay. The crafting is fun though. I can't add video options, unfortunately, unless I'm a Twitch partner, so if you want me to add video options, you need to find more people to watch me and stuff. I could, I don't know, maybe there might be a way I could like do 2 separate streams. Like I could do a low quality stream as well as like a HD stream or something myself, but I don't think I have the bandwidth for that, unfortunately. So you know, if maybe once release comes around, if people really are still liking what I'm doing, then they will. Then I'll get enough momentum that I can get partnered with Twitch, and they can give me adjustable resolution for all you guys out there that have slower connections. What's up, Bratwurst, Germany? What a fantastic name. So just a bit about the tournaments and how they play a bit differently than the pub games. If anyone has played in the tournaments, they might know that. In the tournaments, you're a 5v5, and so it's a lot more important to work with your teammates to be stronger, you know. And so, like you have to have, we tend to have somebody. You have defensive players and then offensive players. Offensive players are trying to keep the outer points, and the defensive players are trying to skirmish and, you know, control points as well. Yeah, I could only play Guild Wars 2 today because of the stress test. There is a brief stress test. Yeah, this is a replay. And I think if you have like average of 300 concurrent viewers or people like your videos, your recording things and stuff, then you get partnered or whatever. I don't know, I'm not really worried about that, but it does suck that people get isolated because of the quality. I don't want to stream in lower quality, but I don't want to isolate people who would like to watch. Necromancer, I think, is really, really cool in Guild Wars 2. It's not the same. You know, like, Guild Wars 2 is different for the Necromancer, certainly, but he does have a lot of the same feels. He's got that, you know, bastard, elusive, controlling feel, just like in Guild Wars 1. And you also have minions, which is cool. Like, anybody who played Guild Wars 1 knows about the Minion Master. And but yeah, he's a cool guy. You can play Guild Wars 2 if you pre-purchase it, if they do any more stress tests. I'm not really sure. I hope my viewers goes up, that'd be cool. I like having people around. I like to just chat with you guys and talk about Guild Wars 2, because like, it helps me, you know, think and understand why I have these opinions that I do about the game. Like, why do I think 100 Blades isn't that good and stuff? If I have to explain it, then I think about it and understand it better. Yeah, the stress test is over. Stress test. I'm gonna update my title here so nobody thinks I'm like hacking. Stress test over. And a frowny face. And then maybe watching videos. No, restreaming. sPvP content. Boom. Beta's off, unfortunately. The minions are like a bit more useful in Guild Wars 2. Like, they do stuff, you know. They have to. You can activate them, and they have abilities, and they are, I don't know, they're smarter or something. There's something about them that I like and makes them seem a bit more viable than Guild Wars 1, other than just as meat shields. Yeah, if you want, get them to send their tweets to your phone, and then you'll know as soon as anything changes. That's what I do. But I've been doing that for years. I love Guild Wars 2. I'm stoked. The Necro, though, there is only one viable build, but they're working on balancing it. Or, that's kind of my feeling. Of course, I have no idea, because, like you can only have played the game so much. But, the Necromancer has one build, and that's the Staff, and then Scepter, and then the Offhand. And then that's a condition-focused build that you can play to control the game as the Necromancer. Yeah, 100 Blades, only good for pub stuff. I think there's a huge delay on my stream or something, so I'm like not quite synced up with the chat. But I have to work on the stream stuff quite a bit to get that all figured out. Like, 100 Blades is really cool and like does big damage, but it's one of those things that with a stun break or evasion, you can just avoid it. Yeah, the AI is meh. AI for any creeps is pretty terrible. I did play Guild Wars 1. I played Guild Wars 1 an absolute crap ton. I was very decent at PvP. I was like a top 200 guild on the GVG ladder back in like 07, which is pretty decent considering I played with heroes. So I was pretty proud of that. And then the as well as HA, I was like rank 7 or 8.
and then I was rank 8, and then in PvE I'm 50 out of 50 in my Hall of Monuments, as well as being God Walking on Mere Mortals. So I played a lot of Guild Wars 1. I was a huge whore, yeah. Thanks, Aragon. Hope to see you around later. There are racial spells for each race. They're only usable in PvE though. So like the Norn you can turn into a bear for 15 or 20 seconds or something, and use some bear skills, and then you turn back into a Norn. And then what else I was talking about? This match. Oh yeah, this is another match. I guess we lost that last one, which is unfortunate. I haven't seen PlanetSide 2. Should I check it out? Oh yeah, well I think the humans have like summons or something. One of their racial elites is like summon Balthazar's hellhounds. You get a whole bunch of wolves. What's PlanetSide 2 about? What's the gameplay? How does it work? I've never heard of it before. Fan of bacon, beer, and women. I mean, that kind of encompasses everybody. Like, even a lot of women. Yeah, that stress test is way too fast. I wish there was more games to play. Oh, that seems interesting, Zappy. Does it have RPG type progression, or is it more like Counter-Strike or something where you just play? Oh, okay. MMORPG. That sounds interesting. I played a lot of FPS. I was competitive in Counter-Strike Source back, 6 years ago or something, and I also played what is the other game? What space? Oh, okay. I played Team Fortress 2 as well as Left 4 Dead. I played Left 4 Dead in tournaments. I don't know if you can really call that competitive, but that was fun too. I have. I'm in the CS:GO beta, and I'll probably get it. I don't know how much I'll play because Guild Wars 2 exists, but yeah, I like TF2 as well. Play that every once in a while. It's a fun game. And I played it an absolute ton when a couple years ago, because Guild Wars 1 was kind of seasonal in that there wasn't a lot of players during the school year. So during the school year, I'd play Team Fortress 2 and Counter-Strike and Left 4 Dead and all these other games. And then during the summer, I'd go and play Guild Wars 1 with my buddies because there's a lot more players, so you can like find matches rather quickly. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, CS:GO. I hope CS:GO is really successful, because it could be one of those things that transforms a generation, because it's available on consoles. Like, oh, I know, I've been hooked on Guild Wars 2 since they announced it 5 years ago. Like, that first announced trailer, and I just was, like, jizzing everywhere. This game is going to be fantastic. I'm very excited. And it's not even like for any one part of the game. I've been stoked for the PvE, the PvP. CS:GO has a spectator mode like CS 1.6 and CSS, and it's kind of a balance. It's kind of a halfway point between 1.6 and CSS. And yeah, I don't think the other Counter-Strike games aren't free. But CS:GO, if they can sell it for $15 or whatever for consoles, then that's going to be awesome. And especially because it's got like a skill-based matchmaking. PlayStation and PSC can play cross-platform. I think that's going to be one of those games that might, transform a lot of people who are Call of Duty guys. Not that I don't like Call of Duty. I play Call of Duty too. It's fun. But I don't like the culture of Call of Duty, and I hope that everybody becomes more like Counter-Strike for gaming, because it's a bit more serious and thought out. I don't know. Is it the humans that have the racial elite where they summon the huge Melandru spirit or whatever to like heal them and remove conditions? Yeah, it's a stress test because it gives me stress. Absolutely. Like I just I played, I got my fix for just a little bit, and then the game is gone. A lot of kids in COD. It doesn't matter. It's like, kids like don't necessarily make a game bad. Like free-to-play Team Fortress, sure, the community changes a little bit when there's more kids and stuff around, but console versus PC Counter-Strike player, yeah. Well, there's no mouse and keyboard support on the 360, and there never will be. They've said that before. But on PS3, they can use mouse and keyboard. And since it's skill-based, since it's a matchmaking rating, an ELO or something like that, then if you're really good with a PlayStation controller, you can absolutely keep up with people on mouse and keyboard. You know, and so you don't have to isolate people just because of their peripheral input choice. Basically, Miles, what you want to do is on Newegg, you want to search for cards with dedicated graphics, or laptops with a dedicated graphics card. You're right. It's not an acronym. It's a word. It's like ELO. I don't know. Oh, I know. The kids who talk shit and are absolute asshats. The kids who make League of Legends and MOBA games like really frustrating to play. I know the kids. But it's ELO? ELO. Okay, gotcha. I don't know. I played League of Legends a lot, so everybody calls it ELO. Which I know is wrong. It's like an ATM machine. Just, it's kind of right. Limo. Kids just need their parents more than their games. Yeah. I think that, like, just because you're younger and less mature, you know, is unfortunate, because you get so, like, exiled in the PvP communities and, like, with other players. Like, people treat you like shit, which sucks because, like, I try and think, like, back when I was their position, you know, when I was younger, I loved to play video games, but I was kind of a douchebag. You know, I, like, was a moron. And so I try not to, like, you know, be mean to them just because they're younger. Like,